Hello everyone, my name's Stefan, but I'm Mycologist Cool. We rebranded today, here with the Ace Attorney expert herself,
Katie.
So if you guys didn't know, we did rebrand today. This is going to be a permanent rebrand starting today, April the 1st, 2025. Plants.
You have a bunch of mushroom stuff, I think.
Yeah, you actually have got it. Yeah, so Katie and I exchanged gifts on holidays and stuff. So like, Katie's gotten me a mushroom, like a mushroom pendant, a mushroom dice bag, which you guys have seen on stream before, that now holds about 50, 60 dice, which is great. And a mushroom, like, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a glass, like, window ornament. It's really cute. So, like, Katie's gotten me a lot of mushroom stuff, yeah. So I feel it's only fair that we do rebrand to Mycologist Cool for time in memoriam starting today, April the 1st of 2025. Ooh, that makes sense, right?
What was that? I didn't hear that, sorry.
I was saying, so yeah, it makes sense that now we are going to be permanently rebranding.
Of course.
To Mycologist Cool today, April 1st, 2025.
You cannot kill a mushroom in any way that matters.
That is so fucking true. Alright, let's start this game, y'all. So, if I recall correctly, the last thing that happened was the asshole just bought the crime scene and denied police an entry in there. And Mr. Lang is being a dipshit about it, being like, well, then I'm right, and I'm not evil, but I'm an asshole. But fucking frat boy McGee over here with his little horseshoe frat boy ass hair coming out here, being all like, I'm a little bitch, you know? Like, yeah, fuck him. I don't like him. And then the old man's just like, well, I've got money.
Hold it! Hold it!
Okay.
Mr. Edgeworth, what are you doing spacing out? Have you forgotten? There's only one thing you should do at a time like this.
Breaking and entering. And what is that?
When the people are in a bind, the hero of justice appears to save the day.
Steel Samurai time, let's go! Ba 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 da ba da ba ba.
Look, you just leave it to me. For I am Kay Faraday, the second of the great Yatakarasu.
So you say that in front of 3 other detectives and law enforcement officers.
I can say anything, they can't prove jack shit.
Hey, Interpol, I am the world's greatest thief. Hello.
Bot gets immediately arrested.
But I thought you were a thief, not a hero.
Yatakarasu is noble and is always a thief of justice.
That's of course. Right, it's the, okay, I was like, what kind of fucking phone is she bringing out?
It's time for holograms.
Yeah.
If we have enough information, I can recreate the inside of the haunted house with this. Plus, if we then factor in everyone's testimony...
You can recreate exactly what happened when I dropped off the ransom money. We may be able to figure out some new information through this. It's worth a try. Agent Lang. Ah, so you want to use your little toy. Be my guest.
Okay, hang on. You're all about to witness the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood.
Detective Gumshoe, is there a copy of the haunted house's blueprints among the police reference documents? Yes, sir. We got it just in case we needed it for the kidnapping case.
Alright, I'll input the haunted house data then.
Yeah, get fucked, old man. What is this? Where are we? If It's like we're inside the haunted house. Even if we can't expect the real location itself, the path of truth slumbers here. If I can successfully navigate my way using logic, I will ultimately arrive at the truth. Now then, I believe I'm ready to investigate the crime scene.
Okay, what should I recreate first?
You haven't figured it out yet?
Heh, maybe I have and maybe I haven't, but I'm going to make you do all the hard work.
Very well. Let me inspect the moment at which I was ambushed by my abductor. I cannot fucking wait. Hello, Chip. Yes, it is I, Mycologist Cool. I hope you're doing well today. I cannot wait to see a, like, 2D PNG knock the shit out of Edgeworth. I am so fucking excited. Are you kidding me? The two of them were definitely in the place. Were definitely in this place at the time. If I can verify that, I can provide it with a new lead. I had just come into the hallway, leaving the money in the dining room table. The time I saw the badger slumped on the floor at the end of the hall.
Eh? What was a badger doing all the way down there?
I also thought it was strange. However, I thought that maybe it was simply a mannequin set there for atmosphere.
Do you know which badger it was?
No, it was too dark to tell. All I saw was the silhouette.
In that case, I guess I'll just program a badger silhouette for now. Okay, programming complete.
Then I started walking towards the exit.
What's my audio doing? Hold on.
Good?
Yeah, I think so. It was just being glitchy for a second.
Well, I gotcha.
And that's when you're struck from behind, right? Oh, it's
I pressed
E, I guess.
I pressed the wrong button on my end too. Oopsie. Okay, that's fine. I'll be able to edit that. No problem. Yeah, no, I accidentally stopped recording and then I restarted recording. Perfect. So we're good. Okay, cool.
Huh, interesting.
Yes.
But that's odd. The hallway is a dead end. Where did your assailant come from?
There's only one location I can think of. Oh, come on! You don't need to make us do this much work. This is more than hard work. This is fucking bullshit. That doll I saw wasn't really. You already said it was a badger. The only thing we've established that our badgers are mascots. Oh my god, this is absolutely unnecessary. This actually kind of pisses me off. Like, come on. We've only established that there are costumes.
Just do the logic. Oh, so use the costume as the perfect camouflage to blend in with the rest of the house.
Precisely. He waited until I had made the drop-off and was about to leave.
I will say Ace Attorney does love to straddle the line between this is super obvious and this is too fucking hard.
Yeah. Then, just as he saw me take a step towards the exit, he stood and launched his attack. I can think of no better hiding place than this.
Hey, not bad. I'm beginning to think I should steal this tactic for myself.
Wait, don't get ahead of yourself. Just don't do anything criminal, Kay.
Boop, boop, boop. He looks like a Teletubby.
He does.
Teletubby attack.
Well, this is a small rant to a friend about item drop rate and me doing the math best way to put it. 100 discovery rate, which is normal, we'll get that to 113. A drop rate of what? Wait. What's the drop rate for? Is this like a fucking Genshin drop rate or some shit? Well, Lance? What? Why are you asking me for? As one of the kidnappers, I figured I should give you a chance to confess first. No, DS3? What's... Oh, Dark Souls 3! I was like, the 3DS? What's the 3... What are we talking about a DS for? I don't play Genshin? I know that people were, I know they added in a new character now that people are freaking out about. That's about it. I haven't played Genshin. Still play Genshin?
I played a little bit. I've been like getting a little bit back into it. I didn't really play much last patch. This patch I'm slowly coming back just because I'm mildly interested in a few things, but like in between, I don't know why they always have these things where it's like, instead of like having a like thorough story without, you get the story in the first three patches, and then you get like a bunch of filler.
Yeah.
With more and more regions. It's like, there's gotta be a more interesting way to do this.
The only thing I've really seen from Hoyoverse recently is that Burnus, the Burnus Furnace, whatever, thing with the girl dancing. From, I think it's Endless Zone Zero?
Oh, I don't know that one. I've heard it's very good, though.
It's just, yeah, it's just an ad that keeps going on. It's like this one girl who's like a bartender and also, I guess, a pop idol. I don't know.
I don't know anything about Endless Zero.
Okay. Anyways. I was one of the kidnappers, but I don't know anything. I did come up to the haunted house, but I never set foot inside. I left Oliver in charge of picking up the ransom money. He didn't step foot inside. Is he telling the truth? Or is this another lie? Alright, then you're claiming it was Mr. Deacon who assaulted me. Yes, I'm sure it was him.
Okay, inputting the new info now. Mr. Deacon was the Bad Badger, right? The Bad Badger has a gun attached to its right hand. I'll have to change it so the weapon is in his left hand.
Now to verify the facts of this recreation. Oh, I can like actually like, oh, that's pretty cool. Wait, how's in his left hand the sword's there on the, okay. I mean, I know that's what we gotta go for, but let's see what everyone has to say. I can't believe what I'm seeing, sir. This space that I'm standing in, it's like out of some sort of crazy dream. Except this isn't a dream, this is something of Kay's gadget. No, wait, this is exactly like a dream, sir. I've never been so impressed. It's a miracle. Pretty much, I was making a silly thing that was just a crow buddy that has 50% drops. I would get a 115. I am doubting myself again. Oh no! Don't doubt yourself. Always be true. Always be sure about yourself. Someone sure is easily impressed. I would be impressed too.
I'm so glad you like it.
You're literally outdoors and she's recreating light structures in front of you. Come on, Edgeworth. Set your bar a little lower, bud.
Right? Like, look at how amazing. Like, it's super cool.
Yeah. I hate math. Yeah, math sucks. Oh, so this is a product of your gadget. Now I wish I had one too.
Well, once this is over, I'll let you play with it for a bit if you want.
You do that for me, pal? Thanks. Alright, let's wrap this case up already. Sounds like this. I wonder if they understand the seriousness of the situation. Thanks for letting us use, Little Thief. Lang Ji says, reject not those who seek the truth. So keep in mind that I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing this for the truth, Baka. He gives Tsundere 5s, he does.
And this is why second most popular ship, I think. I need to verify again. But.
Ignorant little pretty boy. It is 115, nice.
Well, actually, Gumshoe Edgeworth might be higher. I don't know. I'd have to check.
Honestly, I don't ship Gumshoe Edgeworth much at all. Like, I get why people do, but like, I don't see it.
I get why people do. I don't ship it.
No.
It's just Edgeworth and his overexcitable puppy.
Yeah, exactly.
Plus, I ship Gumshoe and Maggie, so...
Yeah, I think that's like the default pair, isn't it?
Gumshoe has a crush on Maggie, yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, 100%. I can. If it wasn't already, if it wasn't already Narumitsu, I could 100% ship Lang and Edgeworth.
That's how I feel about it too. It's like I can't because my heart belongs to Edgeworth Phoenix. So it's like I simply cannot.
Yeah.
But in a world where that did not exist, which as tragic of a world as it would be, it would be those two.
See, so I'm looking at this right now, and I'm like, okay, if I played AAI first, fucking wild to start with that one first, but if I did, I would see it a lot easier, yeah.
Yeah. But never Gumshoe Edgeworth.
No.
Sorry, Gumworth shippers.
You're wrong.
Simply... It cannot be that way. It is... They are... closer to what Homestuck calls more rails.
I don't know
in
what
my
that
opinion.
means. Oh, right, there's like the 4 Kinseys or whatever it is.
There's 4... Not to be Homestuck on main.
Sounds like you're about to be Homestuck on main.
But it's insanely useful for, like, shipping dynamic. It's so useful. Basically, it's like the Yugi Joeys. The I don't think Ash Brock would be a good example, but like
Yugi Joey brings a fucking really close one day. Yeah, it makes sense to me.
It kind of it's like two people who like balance each other out.
Yeah. Also, just you bring up Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's just like Kaiba. Fucking that man is a fucking meme. I love how horrible Kaiba is, and it's just like, oh, you'll have to destroy souls if you want to get past me, Kaiba. He's just like, oh, child's play. I do that. I own a company. I do that on a daily basis. It's like, okay, bud.
I mean,
he's not wrong. Oh, so have you noticed anything worthwhile?
I have no obligation to talk with you.
Asshole.
Well, I'm fine with just Little Thief solving this case. That toy, it's very well made. That's because it's the heart of the noble thief Yatagarasu.
Don't get yourself arrested. Okay, that may not be something you want to advertise to everyone. So, Shina, what exactly is the source of this extra-dimensional leg space?
I believe this is nothing more than a projection from that girl's toy.
And you were like, oh, it should be more precious. Edgeworth, come the fuck on. So it's an illusion, right?
Yes. Hey, don't treat this like some sort of silly light show.
You can lie all you want, but it'll be all for naught, Lance. As soon as I expose the truth, you'll be placed under arrest. How can you do this after all that my dad has done for you? Do you know who my daddy is? What your father has done for me is unrelated to the charges you face now. Unbelievable.
You know, you sound kind of like a bully right now, Mr. Edgeworth.
He's a fucking murderer, okay? If I'm not serious about this, he'll never understand the true gravity of his crimes. I will not allow him to remain a child forever.
Haha, now you sound like a dad.
I mean, Phoenix calls me daddy, so... Miles, my boy, what is the meaning of all this? Do you plan to pay me back for all I've done for you with the conviction of my son? I've not forgotten my debt to you, however, your son's crimes are a separate matter. Further, I can't ignore the truth when it's right before me. Grrr. You will regret who do I feel like I'm sounding like right now? King
Tony the
Charles v.
Tiger?
Britannia. Don't worry about it. It's such a fucking... I don't think many people watch Code Geass here. Don't worry about it. You'll regret this, I promise that.
I never did watch Code Geass.
It's fun. Well, fun is a strong word for a very direct metaphor for discrimination and apartheid and political violence and racism and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's fun for that, I guess. It's only like, yeah, we completely discriminated against races and put them in different zones and label off the zones and give them certain rights based off their race and heritage. So yeah, you know, and then, don't get me wrong, the fucking main character's still a fucking nut job, but still. And then all of the fucking, okay, quick rant about Code Geass, everyone. All right, so.
Oh boy, here we go.
The first two seasons, Code Geass R1 and R2, they're fine, they're great, they're lovely, they're enjoyable, they're a lot of fun. It's all about Britannia, this one empire that essentially, likely, though we don't know, started in America and spread across a good portion of the world, took over places and labeled certain areas, certain countries areas. Like Spain was like Area 3, if I recall correctly. America was Area 1, Area 11 was Japan, etc. So all the Japanese people were heavily discriminated against, and they were like, yeah, these are the 11s, they live in Japan, and we're going to treat them like shit, right? We do not care about these people. We will use our things to do it. And the King Charles Lee or V Britannia, I don't remember which one, is all like, well, I'm going to use the power of Geass to make everyone kind of die, but not die. It's really weird. But like, at the past and the present and the future is all going to meld into one, and the world's going to be destroyed or some shit like that, right? And then the brother, whose name I forgot because he's pretty, like, after he gets his ass kicked, it's very, like, I forgot his name, but, like, he's very smart. He plays against Lelouch in strategy, and he's just kind of, like, he doesn't really have, like, he's very much along the lines of, let's just keep the status quo as it is, because we're already here, like, time to vibe kind of deal. Hold on. What's his name? Lelouch brother, Lelouch siblings, Code Geass, right? Not Nunnally. Nunnally is, we love Nunnally. Euphemia, Charles, Lelouch, Callus, no, not Callus, not Sakuya, not Odysseus, Schneisel. So Schneisel doesn't have the power of Geass. He's not anything like that. He's just a guy who's like, I want to have the current status quo because it benefits me, and definitely I'm not gonna like fucking not benefit from it. So let's just keep the kind of status quo. We'll do this thing. And then there's Lelouch, who's just like, my sister Nunnally wants the world to be a better place, so I'm gonna try to make it a better place, right? But he's also fucking insane. He's absolutely fucking insane. And basically just like, yeah, so I'm gonna start a rebellion, then I'm gonna take over the empire so I can fight the rebellion, destroy the rebellion, and then make it so that everyone hates me and then be killed in front of my sister so that I can be like, everyone could hate me, then I die, and then everyone blames me for everything. Also, let's create like super strong sci-fi nukes that destroy more than what we could like imagine, and nuke Japan again, I guess, which was like kind of an accident, but also not kind of an accident, because this one girl was like, yeah, I'm gonna make these nukes because I hate all the 11s, I hate all the Japanese people, let's fucking do that. And it's like, what the fuck, girl, is your problem? And then she's like, oh, now I hate the fact that I made this because now I feel really bad that I made this, right? And so she makes the cure for that. And then like, okay, let's stop all these nukes, which are called flayas in this world. And it's like, all right, so we stop the flayas, but then again, now Lelouch has all the flayas because he's taken over the flayas, and now he's just like, I'm the evil emperor, and I'm gonna be evil because everyone's gonna hate me, and if everyone hates me, then once I'm dead, everyone's gonna love each other. It's like, that's not how it works, Lelouch. And then you find out Lelouch faked his death. And then it's just like, okay, now we're gonna have a movie all about how he gets his memories back, but it's all like a really rushed sequence of him just kind of like being like a little bit like his normal like shonen badass future rewinding like superpowered self and strategy chess bullshit. And then all the other side stories are also just kind of like, well, here's all this stuff that in R1 and R2 just didn't fucking matter because guess what? It all got worse again because reasons. And it's like, he created an entire set of nations. I was like, we're going to put away our militaries and stop military feuds and contract the rebel group to fight the Empire because that's what we need, and we're gonna put away all of our militaries. And then he goes, fuck that, I'm gonna become the Emperor, I'm gonna destroy that group that's saying it will stop the militarization of the world, and now the world's gonna remilitarize itself.
I think I absorbed 5% of what you said.
If you absorbed more of it, it would have been psychic damage.
I think I might be tired, but
it is actually a good series, but it should have stopped at the original series. I think some of the side stories were fine, but the fact that it continued going off on other stories, invalidating the original 2 series instead of saying side stories related to the original 2 series, it's just annoying. It's just like, yeah, you definitely made really good reference to American imperialism, apartheid, and why racism is bad. Yes, that's good. We like that. And you made some really cool characters who did some really interesting things. You essentially made a 16-year-old girl the new Oppenheimer, which was fucking insane.
that does sound crazy.
They did, poor Nina. They made a 16-year-old girl the new Oppenheimer. But
that's a lot of responsibility.
For anyone.
No 16-year-old girl should have nukes.
Oh, but yeah. Oh yeah, don't forget, all these fucking main characters are in fucking high school still because every anime is just like every Japanese anime is like that. The fucking. Anyways, so yeah, great show. A lot of it invalidates itself later on. It should have just been the first 2 seasons, and it shouldn't have been anything more. The movie was okay, and sure, if they really wanted to do something, I guess that movie was fine. But like, they should not have gone out further than like the fucking show, the fucking original series. If they wanted to do side stories, do some side. I know they did some side stories, like in Spain as an example, but like either way. Also, I just want to say this: in this world, Greece joined the rebellion, so fuck yeah, Greeks, let's go. Literally, it was like, oh yeah, so today the EU's breaking apart to decide whether they're going to be working with the democratic nations of state, the democratic nation state federation or whatever, or the evil American empire. And the Greeks were like, we're gonna go with the rebels and the democratic nations of states or whatever it is. Like, fuck yeah, dude, let's go Greeks. Anyways, we went through a whole ad break on that one plus some, so let's get back to the fucking...
Incredible. I actually need to step away for 1 second.
Ah!
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt your,
diatribe. My
Sure.
rant.
Yeah, so... But I will be right back.
Yeah.
You can keep playing if you want, but it should only be a couple seconds.
Sure. And Lelouch, don't forget, Lelouch is just a fucking insane individual. Like, he's fucking insane. I don't care what, and like, he is. To do that kind of shit, you gotta be insane. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. So, I don't know. Again, I definitely think that Code Geass is a fantastic franchise. Or at least the first 2 seasons are. Yeah, let's see. Reddit, what is to yeah. Everything has two sides. Technology, science, or peace. You should always consider more than one perspective. Agree. Rest different ideas for what the peaceful future looks like. Suzaku believing that the results mean nothing if the means are honorable, and the Lelouch being that the ends justify the means. That's actually a really good point. So like I'm just reading Reddit. It's like, so what is the meaning of Code Geass's underneath Code Geass's political intrigue and superpower schemes? And one guy is just like, it's all about the two sides and how different perspectives can influence things. It's like, yeah, most of the show one of the songs like most of the show revolves around Suzaku and Lelouch's perspectives. Suzaku believes that the results mean nothing if the means aren't honorable, and Lelouch believes the ends justify the means. So that's a really good point there. That like Lelouch is very ends justify the means person. Oh, I was just continuing off of the story, the Code Geass things. Because like, yeah, underneath the whole political intrigue stuff, it's like, so what's the main core messages? And someone's like, there's always two sides, so you have to like understand and see multiple perspectives and try to be respectful of them. And this is like, yeah, if you go to like Suzaku and Lelouch's perspectives, Suzaku, who's the guy who's shopping for soup, by the way, it's closed at the soup store, if you've seen that meme. It's just like, yeah, the results mean nothing if the means aren't honorable, so he tries to do things by the book, tries to get into like, you know, go through the system, etc. While Lelouch just like, the ends justify the means, fucking, I don't care what, you know, what I have to do, yada yada yada. And yeah, so like there's a and of course there's just like a huge like anti-war theme, which is great. And a huge so like, yeah, so there's a whole beautiful analysis. Let me read this analysis. Hold on. With the, okay, that's interesting. Oh, okay, I see what, okay, yeah, this is a like multi-page analysis, so I'm gonna read that another time. All right, let's continue on. This pops, but my hand I will prove your innocence in the murder of Mr. Deacon. Therefore, please don't fret, it will soon be over. Do you not trust me?
That is... Your face is all beet red, Miss Pops.
I'm taken, Miss Pops.
No, I can't. I have Lance.
Lolly, don't tell me you like that guy more than me. I'm only trying to put you in the slammer for the rest of your life. He's trying to keep you safe. Why don't you choose me? I'm a nice guy. That felt real for some reason.
I don't know, my favorite is just like... I don't see how you can see Edgeworth as not gay, but even if you somehow don't, just his complete obliviousness to any heterosexual nonsense ever. Like, he's just like, what's their problem anyway? That's... Oh wow, that's so pathetic. I'm so easily swayed by even a single glance.
What exactly is she going on about?
Again, like the most obvious in the world. He's just like, what's... I don't get it. What's happening? I think you have another guilty person on your hands, Mr. Edgeworth.
Alright, let's run to the other side.
When you take a look around, it almost feels more like a house of mirrors.
Indeed, who has ever had this many mirrors inside of a haunted house before? At least we know this
At least we know this is the real crime scene thanks to these mirror shards.
Point.
Hey wait, these shards, there's something different about them.
Oh?
The ones we found earlier are thicker than the shards from these mirrors on this wall. And look, there's some sort of design on the back, too.
The pieces from that costume are certainly different from the other mirrors. What does this mean? Could it be that our pieces are not pieces from the mirrors? I remember glancing over and seeing this figure sitting here as I left the dining room.
I guess I got it spot on when I put it here with my recreation.
I didn't take a good look, but I'm sure there was a badger here. Oh, okay.
I imagine this is how he snuck up on you.
By walking? Yeah, probably. That gadget of yours can even replicate people's movements.
Well, it's used to plan heists, so of course it's gotta be able to simulate the police.
It's definitely very well made. Perhaps too well made. Perhaps I should confiscate it after the investigation. But Gumshoe wants to play with it, Edgeworth!
Let Gumshoe play!
Pieces of a set of armor are all in a pile here.
Why do you think they always have sets of armor inside the haunted houses?
It's a good fucking question, actually. I suppose this sort of interior design is meant to bring out a sense of abnormality.
Why do all your explanations have to be so hard to understand, Mr. Edgeworth? And try explaining it again, but this time so that even a thief like me can get it.
That may prove to be a most difficult task. For anyone besides you. For everyone, wait, only for you, Edgeworth. Damn it, I didn't fucking get him. I'm sorry, I failed. Can you move? There's something behind you that's broken that God damn it. It's a replica of myself.
Ooh, a clone of myself.
Ooh, a clone of myself.
You're totally oblivious to what was behind you, huh?
Yes, suppose I'm also to blame for what happened to me. It was incredibly dark, which is all the more reason I should have been more alert. I vowed never be caught by surprise again. Not even on Valentine's Day, Edgeworth? You didn't recreate the weapon.
Well, I can't exactly recreate something I know nothing about. Tell me, what were you hit with?
The attack came from behind, so I have no idea. But I doubt it was someone's bare hands.
Okay, then where were you hit?
I was hit on the right side of the head, just above my temple. There was a bit of blood, but it wasn't anything serious.
Ouch, sounds painful.
Why are you smirking like that when you say it?
It's just your imagination. Now, let's see. Wonder if there's anything in the hallway that could have been used as a weapon. Looking for something the culprit could have used to hit you with. Big mystery.
Take that!
Oh, that's fucking me. Oopsies.
Yeah.
I have it. There was indeed one such object lying here in this hallway. A prop sword.
What are you talking? Yeah, sorry. I totally misread that.
Yeah.
Are you talking about this thing here?
Yes, although we did find it at the kidnapper's hideout. Wait, yes, it's possible the culprit took it with him after using it on me.
Leave no evidence behind, right?
Correct. It may be worth a more thorough examination yet.
Okay, so what test do you want to run with the sword?
Luminol, looks like there's blood on it. The culprit was wearing a costume at the time, so fingerprints analysis would be useless. Let's run a luminol test. It's possible some of my blood may have found its way onto this. Agent Lang, may I ask for your cooperation in this matter? Like I have a choice. Shinna, call the lab boys.
Understood.
I mean, just bring Emma here. She's fucking got this shit better than you guys do, honestly. Except for a dab on the left side, it would appear that the blade is spotless.
So it must have been the left side of the prop sword that hit you then, right? Okay, I'll update the recreation with this new piece of info.
It brings me so much joy to see this. Wait, that's the right side of his tempo. If it came down to the left, he would be swinging with his right arm, so we gotta have Stop. That later.
In the next instant, this badger will swing his left arm, complete with weapon in hand.
Yes, to club me with the left side of the prop sword.
Shall I recreate the moment of impact? I want to see the pained expression on your face.
Please. It's just fine the way it is.
Edgeworth.
Maybe not, if it's just my imagination or something not quite right. Are you saying something's not quite right?
Right.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
But, you know, the bad badger is pretty bad looking when you see him up close.
Well, what did you expect from a character named the Bad Badger?
Those sunglasses, wearing them in the dark makes him seem extra bad.
Now I'm lost. Which meaning of bad does she really mean? It's me. Me. Just like constantly zoom out one. Me.
Despite everything, it's still me.
Despite everything, it's still me. I have to say, it's rather embarrassing to see myself like this.
So what were you thinking about at the time?
I don't recall, but I would guess I was thinking about the kidnapping.
Really? Because I don't think so at all. Your face practically screams, I'm about to be conked over the head.
If I had known that at the time, do you think I would have let myself be hit? My face screams, that man. This must somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold. Let's do a quick save. This here contradicts this piece of evidence.
You know, I think you're overthinking it just a bit.
Maybe I wasn't thorough enough in my explanation. Let's remain calm. Okay, yeah. I believe that this would be go against a certain piece of evidence. Yeah. Okay, fine. Shut up. Finally, I found a clear contradiction of the facts about the sword. Except for the bit on the left, this prop sword is absolutely spotless. However, if the culprit used his left hand, the blood would be on the opposite side.
The opposite side? Huh?
If the culprit held the sword in his left hand, then the sword's right side would hit.
I see, but the blood was on the left side of the sword, right? No, I said it on the left side, not right. Which means that he used his right hand to hit you.
Exactly. This prop sword has a large hand guard attached to the hilt. It would be impossible to hold it with two hands while wearing a costume with such big hands. Therefore, it couldn't be left-handed or both hands. It must have been the right.
I'll change the data to reflect a right-handed swing.
Not yet, Kay. There's no sense in changing anything yet. If you change the parameters to the right hand, it'd only create a new contradiction. What? The prop gun?
I know what it is, but I won't say. But,
The Bad Badger already holds a gun in his right hand, so he can't hold a sword in addition.
Oh wait, I was jumping 10 steps ahead again, never mind. Hey, that's right. Then what now? If it wasn't in his left or his right hand...
He used his mouth, Kay, obviously. Just like Zoro from the anime One Piece. It means that the one who struck me could not have been the bad badger. Are you paying attention, Lance? Mr. Deacon could not have been the one who struck me, which leaves only you as our primary suspect. Fine, it was me. I hit you. It appears that you lied to me yet again. But see how quickly they catch up to you, Lance?
Wait, isn't Lance left-handed?
Ah, yes, but that's what makes this deception all the more interesting. He used his right hand to make it look like Mr. Deacon had been the one to strike me. But you see, firing a gun with one's non-dominant hand is difficult. But that level of dexterity is required to swing a prop sword. Well, I mean... I guess, but... Okay, please input this new data. The one who hit me from behind was Lance. Or should I say the proto-badger?
You got it. Here I go. Their soulless eyes.
Now we have the faithful recreation of the situation around the attack on me.
Alright, all we have to do is examine this new recreation and...
And what exactly is so funny, Agent Lin? I think it depends on the weight of the sword too, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I mean, I've been watching a lot of cell swords on who do like a lot of HEMA and fencing and stuff on YouTube recently. It's always fun. They have really cool like inputs on the art and the sport of fencing, and now they're taking kendo, so they're comparing them side by side and saying like how they gotta work and how they have similar things but are also different. That amusing little gadget, I'm sure it packs a punch, right, Shina? Oh, wrong voice.
Yes, it was all I could do to hold my laughter in. Hey, don't make fun of little thief, you mean old werewolf. You and Mr. Edgeworth bring out the best in each other.
You have your little fun now, but it's my turn. I have sat quietly by listening. But the crude conclusions you two keep spewing out don't whet this wolf's appetite. There's no guarantee that your toy will always show the real situation at any given time. All it displays is whatever information you put in there, right?
Well, when you put it that way...
Your suppositions are wrong. Hey, you talking about presupposition. I actually kind of agree with him sometimes on this. It's not your fault, so I'm going to let you in on this. There's a trick to this haunted house. And what might that be exactly? The trick beyond what your tiny imaginations can produce. Shina!
Here you are.
Now then, what you missed, girlie. It's written right here in this pamphlet. The 7 Wonders of the Haunted House, the Disappearing Badger.
What is this?
I'd say it's someone around here is fond of theatrics. As you can see, they set a doll down at the end of this hallway for that purpose. Basically, the blue badger you saw was just a stupid doll. How can this be? Guess that throws your whole theory about it being your attacker right out the window. Kega!
But that can't be right. Maybe the culprit hit the doll somewhere. Then he laid down and pretended to be it instead.
If the criminal couldn't even hide himself in the hallway, how could he hide a giant doll?
Hmm.
You get it now? Thanks to your presuppositions. Your logic started off weak and led you to the completely wrong conclusion. Now get off your high horse!
Mr. Edgeworth?
Okay, I wonder if you could please input the new information for me. You don't know when to quit, do you? I can't quit, not until I declare that I've found the truth. Agent Lang, for the additional information, you have my thanks. There you go, get. We'll see if I care, Bubba Baka.
Okay, I'm updating the recreation now. That looks really weird. Look at how it changes from the blue badger into the proto badger all of a sudden.
If the slumped-over badger was just a doll, where was my attacker hiding?
Well, that's what we're gonna find out, right? So come on, Mr. Edgeworth, let's go.
Yes, let's. This recreation can't be right, which means there's supposed to be a contradiction somewhere. My guess is one of these mirrors can be moved. Our rest of us with every just looking like granny. This blue badger
I
just
don't like how its legs are.
Okay, alright. This blue badger
I mean, there's a person leg in there. I don't like it. I mean, look at it. You got like, it's all like, you know, like overly sized up top, and then the legs are like not good. Do you see what I'm saying?
I get what you're at. This blue badger is just a doll for the use inside this haunted house.
I bet the one who killed this blue badger was the bad badger, right?
I see it. Yeah, Chip sees it too. According to the Blue Badger Bible, it says that they were each other's worst enemies.
All because one's an ally of justice and the other's a vile criminal with a gun?
Perhaps they were just destined to battle each other. Much like the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. So Lauren had one of the blue badgers. The other one was had by Meekins. We'll come back to this, I suppose.
This is where the proto badger shows up in our recreation.
Yes, now the question is, where did it come from?
Yeah, but there's no place to hide in our current model.
Must be see somewhere. This area doesn't have any walling, so I feel like this fucking wall moves. It's the proto badger who struck me. I suppose I should really say that it's Lance.
Ooh, are you gonna get him back?
Wait, Lang! Lance said he hit me! What the fuck, Lang? Lance already admitted to hitting me.
When did he say that?
When it was like, well, he said it a little while ago. When it was like, when we were just like, yeah. So what do you say about that? He's like, he's just like, yeah, I hit you. It's like how quickly you crumble when you lie. It all catches up to you, whatever. Literally like 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago.
I missed him confessing that he hit us.
How far does this go back? Not far enough, I don't think.
I mean, I might just be dumb. Okay, I've been like a little bit tired and distracted, I'm not gonna lie, which I apologize for, but...
I don't remember him saying that, Edgeworth. Yeah, right, Chip? I need not resort to violence when the lawsuit I plan to bring him to court will suffice!
Really? Because I would totally have decked him right back. Someone steals from me, I steal something from them. If I get hit, I hit them back. I get kicked out of school because school's unfair like that. If I get paid, I return the money. That's the secret to
Wait, what? The third statement doesn't seem to be of much benefit to her survival. Good thing I know I don't need to pay you now, at least. I guess the thing I really gotta look at is this and try to find a fucking flaw of this scene. My guess is it might have to do with the fucking suits. Eureka! No. This is a complete contradiction to piece of evidence. Well, maybe it's not a complete contradiction.
Well, Hold it, Mr. Edgeworth. Which is it? Is it a contradiction or not?
Sorry, I don't quite know. There is something wrong with this scene. I know for sure. Maybe it's just a trick of the eye. No, that can't be it. Is it a trick of the literal eye? Like, is the eye different? Just Edgeworth gives her a paycheck and she gives it right back? Yeah, I know, right? That'd be nice. Any employer would hire her. Oh, so, okay. Frowning? No, it's not frowning. I am legitimately confused. Hold on.
Man. I'm just consulting my memory again.
Yeah. I just need to know if the next clue is absolute bullshit or not, or if something that can actually be found out.
Oh, wait.
Explore the rest of the place real quick.
It's not BS actually. It's just interesting.
Okay.
Do you want me to give any direction or?
Not right now, because here's what I'm thinking, right? So our point is to prove either that the Proto Badger came from somewhere else, right? Because we're like wondering where the fuck did he come from? Which again, I kind of feel like is right here. Or right here, right? Like, that mirror should, like, fucking come off and there'd be like a hidden thing behind there, you know what I'm saying? So, what I'm thinking right now is there's gotta be like a fucking... So there's a contradiction here. It's what it's looking like. There's a contradiction here with the fucking blue badger here. It's not the fact that their costumes missing.
Mm-mm.
The eyes are fine. It only gives us this exam. Let me try this again. His uniform's fine. He's looking down as if whatever. I guess a small hint wouldn't help. Wouldn't hurt.
So it is something about the badger, and let's see. It's don't compare against the disappearing badger picture because that's the one Kay used to make this replication. I guess is my hint. I don't know.
No, fair enough. So okay, so I have to compare it against this.
Yeah, so don't compare it against that because that's what she used to make the image.
Booth, hello there, friend. Oh, it's the fucking belts.
Yeah, once you see it, it's clear, but it's so easy to overlook.
Motherfucker, it's the fucking belts. God damn it. This is Ace Attorney Booth. How are you doing today? And pleasure to see you on in here. Hopefully you enjoy your time. If you like Ace Attorney, this is going to be a fun time. Yeah. Good shit here, dude. Fucking the goddamn belt, motherfucker. This thing was tough. Eureka! Eureka! Hold on a second here. There's something wrong with this blue badger.
Huh? Like what?
The way the belt on him is the opposite of how it should be. Did you make that mistake?
That can't be. I inputted the image data exactly as it is in the pamphlet.
So then why is this blue badger dressed in reverse? Have you played an Ace Attorney game before, Booth? The blue badger in the pamphlet photo is reversed to the regular blue badger. But why? There must be some sort of explanation. Oh, it's on the other side, isn't it? Kay, do you remember what you said earlier?
What I said earlier about what?
About how the building might have been a house of mirrors.
A house of mirrors? Oh, that would explain the reversed or mirror image.
Yes, this blue badger might be nothing more than the reflected image of the real one.
Then was the blue badger you saw just a reflection?
When I looked down the hall, I thought it was perfectly straight. Just like me, a couple of years ago, before Phoenix came back. That man came back into my life. Oh, motherfucker! Come on! However, if there was a mirror...
Oh, then it would actually form an L shape, right?
Precisely. I was deceived. The hallway was almost pitch black, and there was a beam in the way that obstructed my view of the other hallway.
Wait, but why build this place like that? It sounds pretty pointless to me.
Okay, this house is just another attraction for an amusement park. They created a mirror wall for a very specific purpose. One that I can point out to you. As written in the pamphlet, the main draw of this attraction is the mystery of the disappearing badger.
You mean they built the mirror for that trick alone? But you said you saw the badger, so it's definitely still there.
That was true at the time, however. Doing this allows someone to make the blue badger disappear in the flash. Move the mirror wall, move the blue badger, then the light. To remove a reflected image, simply move the mirror. First, the mirror was constructed so that it could be moved. Then beyond, where the mirror was an empty hallway, had to be created.
Oh, so when they wanted people to see the blue badger, they would open the mirror.
And when they wanted to hide it, they simply had to close it again. See, I fucking called there was a second room there, by the way. I called it. I'm just saying, your boy Steph, he has at least half a brain cell. So, like, I called that shit. I'm like, that wall looks different. That ain't a normal wall, I go. And then I said, it's probably behind a mirror, isn't it? And I was right. It was behind a mirror. Just not in the way I expected. I haven't played, but I've watched others play. That's valid. Booth, this is a game that, like, for sure is one game that can be really fun to watch people play. Yeah, that's it. I hear that. But also, like, I do highly recommend if you ever want to, and if it's ever on sale on Steam, because like, oh, it's dirt cheap on Steam, give it a shot too. At least, yeah, at least. That explains the other side.
Can I say that this is like a really inefficient trick because, like, when would be a good time to swing that entire wall closed?
I know, right?
You'd have to like distract them with a sound, which is totally possible, but like, it's not a good trick. It's too easy for someone just to walk down that hall.
Yeah, that was my question. How do they just stop people from walking down the fucking hall to see the trick? That's all I'm saying. That explains why the other side of these fragments have a design on them.
Ah, and if the pattern is the same as the other walls in this hallway...
Then, when the mirror is closed, it would blend in with the rest of the walls. This is the mirror trick that Haunted House employs, and this also proves the existence of a hiding place for the culprit.
Huh? How so?
Think about it, Kay. I might... Is that little axolotl? Yeah, that is a little axolotl in the corner of the screen. So usually what I'll have... that's my little primordial lad. I don't like showing my face up anymore, so I just put him there as a replacement for me. I usually put a Fugi up. And the Fugi will be like, okay, here's my personal Fugi. And it's that guy, kind of dressed up. And he's got a whole bunch of cute little outfits, like, as an example. We have a lot of things that like represent his what I've done in stream before. So we have him in a maid outfit because I've done maid outfit streams. We have him with a Splatoon ink cartridge. We have him with cat ears. We have him with Hollow Knight nail. We have him with the Monster Hunter Rise scarf. We got him with a badge for Ace Attorney. We'll keep that one on. Yeah. There you go. Usually, but just because of like things, I don't have the Fugi up now. So like, yeah, yeah, he's a little axolotl guy, just a little guy, a primordial lad. It's cute art. I like it. Thank you. My brother Sandleford made it, and he's a fantastic artist who does all the emo arts on my stuff too. But yeah, good guy. Think about it, Kay. There was a place that was outside of my field of vision. Oops. The culprit got out of sight by hiding here. Take that! There was a very large blind spot, one I could not see beyond, and it was here. If my assailant hid on the other side of this movable mirror...
then you wouldn't be able to see him.
Exactly.
I didn't even need to do anything to the Blue Badger doll.
Booth, thank you very much for the follow. I do sincerely appreciate it. If you'd like Booth, by the way, I used to do a lot of mini painting. We have a lot of Ace Attorney stuff. And guess what? It's all over on my YouTube if you want to catch up on some of the VODs. I'll put them on in the background while you're doing like chores or something. Best place to go to my YouTube. A lot of mini painting, a lot of Monster Hunter, and a lot of Ace Attorney. You love painting minis? Hell yeah, dude! What minis do you paint? I just finished I literally just finished. I literally put up a video today, basing a squad of Tyranids in a very swampy biome. So if you like mini painting, I highly recommend subscribing to my YouTube. Good shit up there, and helping us get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Because right now we're at like 853, and I put 856. Excuse me. And I put all my mini painting up there. 3D print and paint D&D minis. Let's go. I have a few dragons I've painted up there. So do me a favor, go subscribe to my YouTube too. I got a lot of mini painting up there. I put mini painting up on Mondays and Wednesdays, and I have mini painting coming up next Monday as well. And yeah, I have my purple worms up there. That fucking worm was a lot of fun to paint. But yeah. Chill time over. Everyone go subscribe to my YouTube if you haven't already. Chill time over. Let's go back to the story. Exactly. All he had to do was wait for me on the other side of the mirror.
Darn that thing. Wait, hold on. I just thought of something.
Hell yeah. What'd you think of? Yes.
Well, shouldn't the mirror wall be broken right now in reality?
Since we have a few shards of it, we can probably assume it is. Yes, it most definitely is broken. The question is, when was it broken? As we found these inside the victim's costume, that means the victim was there when the mirror was broken. Wait, that sound. That sound I heard was definitely the sound of a mirror breaking. Okay, like you didn't put some new information.
Ah, don't scare me like that.
Sorry, but I need you to recreate something for me.
Sure, whatever you need. So what do you need anyway?
If you could first recreate this hallway just before I enter the dining room.
You got it.
Now this, I believe, is how it was right before I entered the dining room. Although at the time, I thought it was a single straight hallway. And then I went inside. As around there, I heard the sound of a mirror shattering.
You heard what? Then...
Yes, I believe it was then that the mirror was broken.
Okay, so when you stepped outside into the hallway again...
The mirror wall should no longer exist, Kay. Please recreate that.
Got it. Wait, but with the mirror wall gone, the culprit lost his hiding spot. So where do you go in his proto-badger suit, Mr. Edgeworth?
To kick my ass! Now that's easy enough. With the mirror gone, he simply hid himself in the branch hallway. Oh.
I think this about wraps it up. Looks like we finally solved everything.
No, not yet. An even larger contradiction now has reared its head.
Huh?
Perhaps you did not notice, but this recreation contains a very troubling inconsistency. Consistency being what I saw and the recreate lies. What? Take that! Here. Oh.
Are you sure that contradicts it?
Well, that's something even I must look into a bit more. Edgeworth.
What? If even you're having a tough time with this, then it must be one tricksy trick.
Yeah, must be one tricksy trick, huh? Son of a bitch, alright.
Hey, wait, you didn't mean what you just said, did you? Stop messing with me and just tell me the answer already.
Very well. Thank goodness I would see that she failed to notice my slip-up.
I love how it's always just like, thank God they didn't notice that I'm not perfect.
What's on this side? Yeah, okay, yeah. So I gotta fucking point it over here then. Okay, take a good look at the end of the hall.
Oh, there's no blue badger there.
Certainly is not. Exactly. The blue badger that I saw in reality is not there. This is the final point of the long chain of logic, the last remaining contradiction.
Let me get this straight. When you came out of the dining room, you saw a badger, right?
And that is precisely where the final contradiction lies. Something that shouldn't exist was there before me. Who or what do you suppose it was? I believe this is the real identity of our mystery badger.
Take that!
The badger I saw was in actuality the dead victim's body. What? Agent Lang, the entirety of my complete logic is my final decisive piece of evidence. The murder happened in the hallway of that haunted house at the time of the drop-off, and you can consider the moment I heard the mirror breaking to be the real time of death for Mr. Deacon. No! Maybe it was due to their fighting, or perhaps it was the life-shattering bullet. But no matter what the cause was, the hallway mirror was broken. Ha! You were in the house at the time, right? Are you telling me you missed the sound of a gunshot? There were a variety of sound effects playing at the time. All for theatrics, I assume. The gunshot must have blended right in. Hey-ya! Now then, I'd like you to recall something from me. Who was it with the victim at the haunted house? Who was the one who had the opportunity to rob the victim of his gun and use it on him? It was you, Lanzamano. Yo, explosion scene. Oh shit. I'm sorry. It's not like I had a choice. I'm not looking on the land. He's after the forever with you. He's a regular kind of gentleman. If I'm and I got him. The bullets of the his body. If I hadn't taken his counter shot at first, I would have been the one you found. He's a hardened criminal. He escaped from jail. Chip Rich? No, that was perfectly articulated. What the fuck you talking about, Chip? I perfectly articulated everything said there. It is impossible.
Clear as day.
See, that's justified self-defense. My boy was trying to protect himself. That remains to be seen and will have to be resolved in court. Agent Lang, I leave the rest to you. As if you were the one here in charge. Guys, arrest these two and get them out of my sight. What? I had nothing to do with the murder. The only person... Oh, shit! Wow, he turned against his son real fucking fast, didn't he? Oh, my God. This dude was just like, how dare you do this to my boy? And then a second later be like, no, you're only supposed to do this to my boy. Holy shit, that was quick.
He's dead.
Sorry, you're not slipping away that easily, Ernest Amano. You tampered with the evidence so that you could cover for your son. What a great dad you are, willing to risk it all. Truly touching. By the way, You know why I'm really here? Well, I'm glad Mousy had you on to suggested streams. You're definitely entertaining. Oh, you came from Mousy? Mousy is such a sweet individual. We love Mousy here. Oh, for sure. Booth. By the way, also Booth. If you want to share your minis, by the way, I forgot. We have a mini section on the Discord. Just put it under your art section if you want to share any minis. But I'm glad you find it interesting. Mousy's such a sweetheart. I love her to bits. She's great. She was doing a digging the hole stream recently, where she was just digging the hole like earlier today. It was great. Why are you really here, Lang? Tell us your dirty little secrets. And how could I possibly know such an answer? You and me. I came all the way from across the sea just to see you, you know. You came to see me. What's that supposed to mean? I have a few things to ask you, Mr. Amano, about a case from 10 years ago. A case from 10 years ago? DL6.
No.
It's not DL6 again?
DL6 was not 10 years ago.
DL6 was like...
Wait,
yeah.
hold on.
I mean...
Wait.
Yeah, how long ago was DL6?
How old was he when DL6 happened? Because it was up on the statute of limitations, Ace Attorney statute of limitations.
I'm just gonna look up DL6.
The murders are given a 15-year time limit for statute of limitations, and they're on the time limit for it in AA1. So it's been 15 plus. It's been like between 15, 16, 17, between like 17 and 18 years for DL6, I think.
DL6 occurred in 2001, apparently. So, yeah, 15 years, you're right. Well, DL7. Oh, what's the name of user here for that case?
I mean, don't worry. Everything in Ace Attorney eventually ties back to DL6, but...
Shut up!
It's known as the KG8 incident.
Oh, shit, okay. The KGA incident. Oh, so you remember it. Good, then you'll recall the trigger in that case was the Amano Group scandal. Specifically, the charge of an international smuggling ring. Smuggling?
I think it was internal smuggling.
Oh, internal. Oopsies. At the time, that person was arrested as the ringleader. Was Mr. Amano's very own secretary, Mr. Colin Devore. Oh, shit! Yeah, they really went full circle on this, huh?
Ah, father.
Even though you pushed the crime onto your then secretary, Mr. Devore, I always suspected that you were involved with the smuggling ring, Mr. Amano. Mr. Devore was arrested in place of you. Which is why, when he broke out, you hid him from the police, right? You hid him in exchange for his silence on your little dirty secret. No. Please calm down. I honestly have no idea what you're talking about. Pretty be ignorant all you want. We're taking you down to the precinct anyways for a nice long chat. What the? Who the heck was that? Who the fuck are you? God damn, I don't have a voice for him. Why'd you make me come? I don't want to come up with a voice all of a sudden. Come on. That's gonna be so hard to make a voice. Not him. Do we know him? Oh shit, he was here for a little while, wasn't he?
Yeah.
What voice did I give him? God, he's kind of like, you know, you know. I remember how bad his hair is. Listen, a lot of people have bad hair in this game.
I don't remember what the voice was.
He's such a he's a sporty twink, which is really weird. He's a twunk. What's a good voice for a twunk? And he's kind of got his assistant there. He feels very Wimbledon. Like, oh yes, okay, yeah. Let's go for a voice like this. No, too British. Something a little posher though, but you could go watch your own video on this. Yeah, but that was so long ago. I don't know what video that was. But I can
like the first, maybe, but
probably. Yeah, but like I don't know. I'm gonna have to make a voice for him. He feels in the higher register. Kind of talk. He kind of feels a little bit like he goes to the country club, but a little fruity. That's the vibe I'm getting from him. But I don't want to get him Valley Girl. He is kind of baby girl, though, isn't he? What was that laugh? What was that laugh, Katie?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, let's give him a little bit of a more proper, higher tone voice. And yeah, we'll start from there, all right? I'll take him down to the precinct if you don't mind. And who the heck are you? Fuck, he's French. Oops, all Edgeworth is the name of this video. Yeah. I'm Jacques Portsman, and I'm the prosecutor in charge of this case. Oh, Jacques, thank goodness you're here. Don't jerk me around. This is an Interpol case, so keep your paws off my suspect. Sorry, but I can't comply. I've got the backing of the prosecutor's office. See, in this country, we prosecutors work with the police to bring cases to court. So, if you don't mind, could you please cooperate with me here? That'd be great. Now, how about a handshake to seal the deal? Sorry, but I hate prosecutors, a whole lot of you. Guys, arrest the two suspects. Sir. Oh, I almost forgot. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, is it? I'd like to thank you. Thank me. Yeah, for working so hard to fulfill my goal.
Hey, is there any way to thank someone? And what the heck is that supposed to mean?
You were so relentless with Lance that you forced Ernest to tamper with evidence. Thanks to that, I finally had a legitimate reason to arrest him. So, how does it feel to bite the hand that feeds you? The hand that feeds me? I'm not sure I follow. No use pretending with me. You're the one, right? You're the corrupt prosecutor that's working for Mr. Amano in the smuggling ring, right? No. I would never do such a thing. What the heck? Our intel's never wrong. In your prosecutor's office, there's definitely someone working with that ring. Definitely someone who was just confirmed to be close with Mr. Amano. And a prosecutor.
If only I could put two and two together.
Ah, so Agent Link suspects me for a relationship to Mr. Amano. That must be the real reason behind his antagonistic attitude. On top of that, your mentor was Manfred von Karma, right?
More legitimate reason.
There were non-stop rumors flying about the forged evidence of that guy. You're not twisting the truth behind these closed-door courtroom doors, too, are you? The courtroom is a place where the truth is revealed. Oh, don't worry, it's not only you. The whole lot of you can't be trusted. Prosecutor who's never lost in 40 years, every defendant must be found guilty. Fueled by that kind of thinking, is it any wonder that the courts produce nothing but falsities and lies? We'll see that his disdain extends just beyond me. Prosecutors, the courts, why is this man so angry with us all? Rest assured, the next time we meet, I won't be so forgiven. So don't you forget it. Shinna, thanks for the pose. Please, wait. Agent Shinna. Why does Agent Lang hate prosecutors so much?
Lang is the head of our long-honored House of Lang and Zhengfa. The heads of all police-related divisions in that country were of Lang blood.
Were? What do you mean by that? Aren't they still?
They were revered, but that was long ago. They don't hold that sort of sway anymore. It's all because of the courts.
How can that be?
A prosecutor once withheld and tampered with the evidence of one of the Lang detectives found. That evidence's purity was tarnished. It cost the Lang family its honor and trust.
Don't we go to Zhengfa in like one of the future games?
We don't ever go there.
Oh, we go to another country, okay. But not all prosecutors are like that.
Even so, Lang will never respect the court again. Or any prosecutor. I don't know. My accent's slipping. I have to get out of here before it completely fails.
Fair enough. I mean, to be fair, I can't get fucking Jacques' fucking accent down.
I just can't stick with any accent that isn't vaguely southern.
Oops, all southern. Everyone's southern.
Just like all of your accents go back to Dracula, my mom goes southern because it's the only one I can kind of do.
Oh.
Even a little bit.
The context. Just like all of your accents go back to Dracula. It's true. So, Agent Lang is a man who hates all the courts and is unwilling to forgive prosecutors. She has a point. She does have a point. My accents do all go back to Dracula. Man, what a piece of work that guy is. Come on, Jim.
I like that there's just this one guy randomly standing here with all of us now.
His name's Jim. God, go with the program, Katie. Come on, Jim. We better catch up. Who the fuck is Faith?
I guess his name's Jim Faith. I don't remember who got killed in the first case.
I'm just like, what the fuck? Yeah, come on, Jim.
It must have been him, right?
Oh, no. Yeah.
I don't know.
We still got the... You know what? You know if I'm going to go for him, this guy, I'm going to kind of go for, like... sickly sweet. I'm trying to be as sweet as Mr. Rogers, but, like, I'm actually a big fucking asshole vibes. That's what I'm going to go for Jacques. Faith is the victim and Portsman is the killer? Who knows?
I don't super remember. It's been so long somehow. It feels like it's been 10,000 years, even though it couldn't have been.
Probably not. We've still got to deliver that thing to the old man, after all. Detective Gumshoe, I believe it's time we wrap things up and head out ourselves. Yeah, you going home, Mr. Edgeworth? No, I'm going to the Writing Law Co. agency to see a man.
Going on vacation, Gumshoe.
No, I've done nothing but be entangled in one mess after another since my return. it's all right with you. You can drop me off. Can you drop me off at my office?
Oh yeah, and this leads directly to the other case.
No problem, sir.
Excuse me?
Oh, you have the video up? Oh shit, wait, so you actually have the video up of what happened? Oh, so you're watching the OG video, okay. Wait, are we in the past?
Yeah, I think so, because I mean, we have to be in the past, right? Because the other guy got arrested, right? Or am I, like, crazy?
I don't remember. How am I supposed to know? It's been so long. This is
what happens when we go on break for too long and then jump into... Well, actually, no, because it's like we jumped back to the plane flight, and then we forgot because we've been in the past for 2 cases in a row.
Yeah. What is
But it jogged my memory when Gumshoe was like, I'll drop you off at your office. I'm like, oh yeah, first he had the plane incident, I think. Yeah, first he had the plane incident, then he had this, then he had the incident at his office, I think.
We'll never have to see Portsmouth again.
I'll have to double check the timeline. But when I say it's like, welcome to like Edgeworth's 3 or like, I don't know how many.
8 crazy days.
3 crazy days. It's just like, Edgeworth can't catch a break.
So yeah, Jim/Faith is dead in the first video, and Portsmouth is the one who killed him. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So I think we've just been in the past for 2 cases in a row.
Yeah, okay.
And basically Edgeworth is like, help me. Thank you very much.
It's okay. No need to thank me, pal. Just doing my job as a detective.
I guess I was fooled pretty badly by Lance. Oh, cruel fate, what's a woman to do when she's been hurt by the one she loves? And to think I never realized my father was right there. I never said anything to him. I knew it, I'm a failure. Ah, there she goes again, talking to herself, about to cut her hair but not committing. I mean, look at all the rest of her hair. She must have gone crazy at some point.
Miss Pops, I wonder if you know why your father participated in the kidnapping.
No, I have no idea.
Your father died while he was trying to stop Lance, which means that from the beginning he had no interest in this staged self-abduction.
Wait, then why did he...
I believe that's because of your presence, Miss Pops.
Me?
Lance realized that the 2 of you were related, which is why he used you as a hostage to coerce Mr. Devore into cooperating.
Father?
As a felon, he could not tell you his real relation to you. However, as the Mono family butler, at the very least, he was able to watch over you. It was all he could do, but that was the shape of his overflowing love for you. Go on, speak your mind.
That is... Thank you very much.
You're welcome, although there is no need to thank me.
No, Lauren, stop. I mean, this man's so much older than you.
Whoa! Hold on! Hold on,
he's
man!
He's got gray hair.
Okay, yeah, no, actually, right, you know, she's right. She's 19 and he's like 27 at this point. Yeah, fair enough.
How old is he? Can we see him in his profile?
He doesn't have a profile.
RIP. For not having a profile.
Oh, this is a Google question.
We could calculate it, but yeah.
Oh, here, watch this, ready? How old is Edgeworth in AAI? 26. 26, 27, yeah. So he was 24 in the first game. It's been about 2-3 years. 26 is what I'm getting.
Yeah. So it's not like a crazy age difference.
No. 7 years. See,
yeah,
here's the thing.
It is like the teenage versus the 20s thing. But at the same time, once you're over 18, the age gap starts to increase like more and more for what is like okay.
Like a 25-year-old and a 30-year-old makes sense. an 18-year-old and a 25-year-old, or a 19-year-old and a 27-year-old's really pushing it for me. I think that's like a little too far. Cause like one person's already been in the workforce or in college and has done a lot of stuff. The other person's just straight out of high school. Like that ain't right.
That's true.
Like, because like you ain't developed that prefrontal cortex yet. You know what I'm saying? Man or woman, like I think 25 is when it starts. 25 to 27 is when it really starts being like, yeah, that's when it really stops mattering as much. People. I don't think lower 20s and lower 30s would do good in a romantic setting. In our form, my personal opinion.
I mean, like, there's a difference between, like, what I think is, like, weird and what I think is, like, completely unacceptable.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
As well. So, like, it starts getting fuzzy.
Yeah.
Not, like, insane. Like, I also am, like, not the biggest fan of it.
Yeah. Age gap relationships.
But it's not, like...
the worst thing.
The worst thing.
A 20, like a 19-year-old and a 25-year-old, whatever. Kind of like I see it. I've seen that happen. Yeah. But like also.
Yeah. I mean, the good news is that Edgeworth has zero interest either way. So
exactly. He only has eyes for that man.
Precisely.
Yeah. 3 off. Yeah. He's probably like 26, 27 around there. Isn't he like 30 in one of the games? Which is like, hello, Daddy. Phoenix? Jack Ballou, thank you very much for the subscription. You subscribed for 2 months. Thank you very much, Jack Ballou. I hope you do it a good old 3 in the subscription. Thank you very much, buddy.
I mean, there's a 7-year gap. So in Apollo Justice, he's 30.
Hell yeah, dude.
Something. He's 30 something.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm upset. How you upset? I'm Steph. What's up, Jack?
Looks like you've completely stolen her away, Mr. Edgeworth.
Way to go, sir!
Your technique is way beyond the level of a great thief.
What the fuck are you guys going on about now?
What sort of heterosexual nonsense are you talking about?
Not my no, see, we're switching to my college is cool tomorrow. I'm a little lazy, so I didn't want to switch everything up today. So tomorrow we're switching up all the social medias to my college is cool. Because plants suck now, obviously. So tomorrow, April 2nd, we'll do that. But today, April 1st, I'm just announcing the change of the rebranding.
Wow, your deducing skills may be sound, but mushrooms sure are better than plants.
Mycology is better, exactly. But like, I'm not gonna lie, work was tough today. I had to do a lot of things. I'm just like, I'll do it tomorrow, you know? You gotta cut me some slack. I'm only a person suffering of the hand of late stage capitalism. That's Mr. Edgeworth for you.
Yeah, I mean, he still hasn't figured out who I am at all.
Were we supposed to figure something else about you? Aren't we all? Yeah, aren't we all? What the fuck is this all?
If you haven't remembered in all this time, I guess I'm just gonna have to say it.
Is she my daughter?
No. Can you imagine? This isn't the first time we've met, you know.
What do you mean, pal? Mr. Edgeworth, how do you know this girl?
Looks like you totally forgot me too, Gummy.
Gummy?
Here, maybe this will jog your memories. I promised I'd return this to you one day, remember?
Was she in a past case?
She wasn't in our past cases, no.
No, it's not Pearl for sure.
You and me would not... Well, I know her because I've played all the games, but you and me would not know her, like, playing this game right now.
Okay, so if we play through 1 through 3, we still would never remember. We still never would have met her. Okay,
yes.
Cool.
She's not... Those games are Phoenix's past. We're Edgeworth perspective now.
Yeah. I was like, did we see anything from his perspective like that? No. Nah, she's definitely not Pearl. I've seen grown up Pearl, and they did good growing her up. I think in general, like they gave her what 7 years on her, and she went from like 5 to like 13 or some shit like that. No, it was 8 to 16, something like that. Either way, that's my cravat. A single piece of cloth took me far back into my past. That fateful day 7 years ago when I first met the then child Kay and Detective Gumshoe.
This case is good.
Are we going back into the past again?
We sure are.
When are we just gonna be in the normal
even farther
future?
back. This is going to be a good case.
Oh my god.
Because we get some really good interactions in this case.
Okay. Well, you know what we're gonna do for this case. Play it in 2 weeks, because next week I have a personal friend coming up to North Carolina, so I'll be spending the week with her, and I will not be streaming at all next week. So yeah, this is we'll have to leave it for today because this is a great stopping point, and I have no qualm stopping here. It's a good stopping point. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what okay. The kidnap turnabout. Turnaround. How many fucking All right. So you're saying we have 3 cases in the past before we even get to the present?
It's really more the first. Those 2 are really more like. It's more like we started the game in the future and then we jumped to the present and having a flashback.
That just sounds like exactly what I said, but with more complicated steps.
Well, no, like think of it how like in AA3, Phoenix started like on his computer looking up his case, which is technically part of case 3, but then you go immediately into a flashback via Mia. So it sounds 10 times more complicated when you say it out loud. They basically were like, okay, we need a tutorial case, throw this in here.
Alright, so here's what we're gonna do, guys. First of all, if you watch this as a VOD on YouTube, thank you very much, YouTube. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Everyone, say goodbye to YouTube as you say goodbye, but YouTube, y'all stay safe. Stay mycologist cool, because remember, we are rebranding today. And we'll see you soon. Bye, YouTube.
Bye.